Is speeding worth it? When you speed, you get to your destination more quickly, but you use more fuel. You're overcoming the aerodynamic drag on a car, and that can make a significant impact on fuel economy. The studies show that most cars are efficient between about 45 and 60 miles an hour. At that speed, fuel economy is notably better than at other speeds. For example, reducing your speed from 70 to 60 can, in some cases, give you 20 to 30% better fuel economy. And for this discussion, we're going to look at a typical average car, and we're just going to do some calculations based on that. Now, bear in mind that this is completely theoretical. We're going to have a look at real world factors at the end. But the question we have to ask ourselves is, do we benefit by the extra speed by getting to our destination more quickly? Is it worth the extra cost in fuel? And some of us will have a different answer to that. And indeed, our answer may change depending on our circumstances. We're going to assume fuel cost of £1.40 per litre. We're going to assume a car that does 40 mpg at 60 miles an hour. And we're going to look at various journey sizes. Now, short-term journeys under about 30 miles, it's not going to make that much difference. You're going to get to your destination pretty much at the same time. If you're going 30, 70 or 90 miles in total, that can have a bigger difference in the time factor and the extra fuel cost. At a constant 50 miles an hour, we might get 43, 44 mpg, slightly better than the baseline that we quoted. At 60, that drops to 40 mpg. At 70, it drops to 36.6 mpg. At 80, it drops to 30 mpg. And at 90, it drops all the way down to 25 mpg. We can see then that fuel costs ramp up with speed. But how much time do we save? 30 miles at 50 miles an hour will take about 36 minutes. At 90, it will take 20 minutes. We've saved ourselves 16 minutes on that journey time. 70 miles, it will take 84 minutes at 50 miles an hour and 47 minutes at 90 miles an hour. And if we extended the journey to 150 miles, at 50, it would take 180 minutes. At 90, it would be 100 minutes. So the further we travel, the bigger the speed differential, the sooner we arrive at our destination. Now we've got some hard facts to work from, some actual numbers to crunch. So over the 30-mile journey, we'll take that as an example, because that's probably the most typical journey that we'll be doing in our day-to-day lives and our day-to-day routine. At 50, the 36-minute journey time would cost about £4.40 in fuel. If we travelled at 70 miles an hour, that would take just 26 minutes, but cost £5.22. At 90 miles an hour, that journey would be over in 20 minutes, but the fuel cost will be £7.65. Over 150 miles, we just take the two extremes. The 50 mile an hour speed would cost £21.84, and the 90 mile an hour speed would cost £38.19. Is it worth it to you to pay the extra in fuel to get to your destination more quickly? Now, the thing is, we said that these are theoretical. These are assuming an average speed. Now, often if we're traveling at 70 miles an hour, our average journey speed is only about 50 miles an hour. The faster we go, the harder we have to brake when we hit traffic. There are lots of traffic bottlenecks on our roads, so it is almost impossible to maintain these higher speeds. And the effect that has on our journey times is kind of crazy. There's not a lot of difference in the real world in the overall journey times with all the stop-start that goes on if we go up to 90 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour, as opposed to travelling at 50 or 60 miles an hour. One thing we can be sure of, though, is that fuel costs will increase. The cost of fossil fuels is going to go up. There's going to be environmental levies applied to it. And as supply is reducing, it's also likely that the raw cost of materials is going to go up as well. I'd love to know in the comments what your thoughts are on this subject. Do you deliberately travel slower than the posted speed limit to save fuel? Or does that not matter to you? Do you drive at the speed limit or exceed the speed limit regardless of the fuel cost? Or does it depend? If you're going on your daily commute to work, do you tend to drive more economically and save that money for the weekend where you can enjoy the car? You've got the open roads ahead, and we might open it up a little bit more. This video is very much on the back of the one we did about raising the motorway speed limit to 80 miles an hour. And a lot of the comments just indicated there wouldn't be that much difference in journey time. So I thought as a result of that, I would crunch the numbers and see what the actual difference is in journey times at different speeds, and also look at the cost of fuel, how it would affect our fuel economy over various distances. I hope you found this video useful. Please boot the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel, and a lot of you aren't. It would really help us out if you could just subscribe, and you'll get notifications of all the new videos as they come out. If you also think about supporting the channel, you can join as a member and you'll get pre-released versions of the videos as they come out before anyone else. And there's a few exclusive videos in there as well, and I'll be adding extra content as well, and you'll be able to shape that extra content. So please think about joining the channel and paying that subscription fee, because that would dramatically help us out to fund all of these videos we're doing. But if not, just click on this, have a look at this great video or this playlist that you should find really interesting. Thanks for watching. See you in these next videos.